Hey, it's David Merrill,
And Donna Merrill.
and we're here today. Who's online? We're online.
We're online.
One of the reasons is because people keep asking us about our new membership site that we're setting up, and we want to give a little preview, even though it's not ready, and it'll be a little while yet. But we're about getting ready. We're about getting ready to launch it, and we want to let people know just what's going on with that. So we're really addressing the internet as a communication forum and ways that we can work with people. And to do that, we stopped and thought, who is online besides us?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Everyone. Even my mother.
So we broke it down into groups. Um, I think that this roughly equals everyone that's online. Educators and entrepreneurs are one of the main things that we deal with in our business as internet marketers and personal development coaches. And these are the people that are out there to teach other people something, whether it's about health or wellness, or whether it's basket weaving, or they're giving information. Maybe they're
how to set up a squeeze page, how to take a vitamin, whatever it is.
Absolutely. So that's one of the main groups of people that are online. Then there's another group that are entertainers.
And entertainers, when we're talking about it, you're like, there are a lot of entertainers, and we do know a lot. I have a lot of friends who are entertainers and who use social media to have like a free MP3 download or whatever.
YouTube, of course.
YouTube and whatever. But they are entertainers, and some of them even go beyond that, because I know some of my clients are even teaching music online. But we call them entertainers.
Yeah, so there's a little crossover there. You could be an educator teaching music while you're entertaining at the same time. So there definitely are crossovers in these groups. The third group I like to call missionaries. These are people that are really online, not to make money, not to entertain, but they have a mission in life. Maybe they're working with a diabetes recovery group.
Save the Whales, Arthritis Foundations.
Yeah, there's all kinds of things that people have a mission, and they're just out there to share their lives, their stories, and to build communities.
And it's important because when there's an issue going on in your life, it's good to have a community to go to.
Absolutely.
And there's many people out there that do it. I belong to one. I forget the name of it, but it's a women's group, and I'm in and out of it because it's very interesting. I learn a lot. So it's.
I'm not in that one. Maybe.
You're not allowed. Then there's leaders.
Who are the leaders?
We are.
Yeah. Okay. Now, the leaders actually are people that could be a leader in anything. You could be a leader in internet marketing. You could also be maybe a chiropractor who is positioning yourself as a leader in your field. Someone with some, real cutting edge information that you'd like people to know. Maybe you're a dentist and you want to show people how you learned how to do procedures better than other dentists. So you're bringing yourself to the fore in your niche as a leader. And that's one of the main reasons. It's a very big reason why people go online very often is they want to be perceived and seen as somebody that's really doing some good stuff in their field. But there's two things they all need, and this gets to the heart of our membership site that we're creating. And those two things that we want to deliver are
our
personal
dog.
no. The dog we keep.
Personal branding. Now, when a lot of people get confused, and we had a lot of questions like, "What's my brand?" Your brand is you. So say you're the dog. There's Giuseppe, and what does the dog do? He wants treats, and he will write about.
It looks
how
like
great
he's
his
writing
treat
a
is.
blog post to me.
He's watching an X-rated video.
Okay.
I think he has a girlfriend. Anyway, there's certain things in personal branding. So again, let's say you're into nutrition and you're selling health bars or whatever. You would be writing all about nutrition. You'd be researching, writing, giving good content, and people will say, "Hey, you're the nutrition person."
Yeah.
If
you're the nutrition guy. Yeah.
If they're a technical person, I mean, I know people right off the bat because we've been online a long time, and if I have a technical problem and he's not here because I don't do that stuff, I will call, Facebook message one of my friends, and bingo, there we go. So branding sticks in people's
Yeah, the
minds.
personal brand. I mean, social media is a good example because when you're out on Facebook, you have all kinds of names, people you're talking to, but you usually internalize a personal brand for that person. So I might say to Donna, "Oh, your mom just broke her ankle. What do we do about that?" And she'll right away say,
I am a nurse.
Nancy's a nurse. She works
It's-
with that," and she'll go. So that's the personal brand that she's internalized. Nancy is a nurse. Well, Nancy's a lot of things, but online, her main personal brand is a nurse. So you coming online to learn how to do some personal branding. That's important. That's how you're going to
and we'll cover
succeed.
that.
We'll also cover personal development,
And that's me running on the beach, which I don't run,
yeah,
but I was doing a Rocky imitation,
you're
so
developing your physical self.
I don't know what I was doing.
Let's look at personal branding in just a quick outline, and then
Mhm.
we'll touch on personal development. Personal branding is really all about getting people to know, like, and trust you. And I
Mhm.
think of, when you're in high school and you're in the cafeteria, the first thing you want is for people to know you. So you wear some crazy, outrageous thing, and everybody says, "Oh, cool hair," blue spikes or whatever, whatever it is, because you want to be noticed. This is what social media is all about. This is what blogging is all about. Hey, here I am. I'm standing out in the crowd. Come and know me.
You want your edge
But once they know you, you also want them to
to
like
like you.
you. Now, how are people going to start liking you? They're going to like you if you give them a reason to have a relationship with you. If you let them know that you're not there just for yourself. And again, this is something we see on social media all the time.
All the time.
People stand out in the crowd and you get to know them right away, but you don't really like them because
They talk about themselves.
me.
Talk about the product. They don't. If you walk into a party right now, you go into a party and you meet some guy and he's like, "Hi, I sell cars, and I can get you the best Lexus and da 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 da." You're gonna run away from that guy. But if the guy looks at you and say, "Hey, how are you?" and they're interested in you, they're making eye contact. They're doing all sorts of things, interested in you, and you ask them, "What do you do?" "I sell cars." "Oh, I have a problem with my muffler," and he gives you an answer to that problem. He doesn't tell you what he sells. You're gonna like that guy. You're gonna trust that guy, and I guarantee you're gonna buy a car from that guy.
And you're going to like him because he's being authentic. He's being
Yes.
himself. He's not just dropping a link on Facebook. He's not just giving you his business card and saying, "Hey, look me up. I'll sell you some stuff." Same idea. And you're going to come to trust him at the point that you realize he really cares about you. And this is another thing that online very often people get people to know them and even like them, but they never trust them because they get to a point where they realize that this person is really looking out for themselves than the people in their group, more than the people in
And
their
everybody
company.
you can tell that. We all can tell.
Can't hide it.
Yeah.
If you really care about people, they'll know. If you really don't, they'll know.
They'll know it.
Yeah, so those are the things that we like to show you in personal branding is how to build those three factors. In personal development, we like to help you get through some of the obstacles.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's going to have a problem. You're going to, we all do. And I'll show you how to break through those problems. And I take care of the inside of the person, while David really takes care of the outside and what to do. I feel it's just as important to deal with issues that come up because that can slow you down. That could stop you in your path. That could slow you down. That could say, "Oh, I'm never going to do this again." This is why 97% of the people opt out and 3% stay in. And I want to make sure that you're the 3% that stay in. Hey, I'm one of the 3%. I'm in. And I keep going. I'm loving it. And, things happen, okay? Things will happen. You may have a bad day. Something may happen to you. And, you may miss things, but you can break through that by all different kinds of modalities. It can even be something that you're afraid to tread, to get out of your box, because it's neural linked in your subconscious and you have no idea why. And I can help you with that. And there's model your heroes. And now, while you're doing this, and you don't want to take like 3 weeks and figure out what the heck's going on, but there's a short way that David had formed with modeling the heroes.
Well, I essentially think of modeling heroes and following leaders as usually a last resort for people. First of all, they try to get to where they're going through. They have problems. They learn how to break through those problems. They keep moving forward. But very often in this industry, I mean internet marketing in particular, people just have total breakdowns. They don't know where they're going anymore. They get lost. They say, I've been blogging, like you said. I've been doing this. I've been getting some affiliate links and trying to spread them around. Nothing's working. My email list is not working. Nothing's happening. I'm lost. Where do I go from here? This is when you need to find the people that are the leaders in your niche, the people that maybe you already know about. We call them gurus a lot of times on the internet. People that you can really model, and by modeling I mean imitate. Mimic them and learn to follow them. You may not know what they're doing, you may not know why, but this is what you need sometimes for a breakthrough. When I was training in marathon, I used to tell people that when you have an injury, you have to work through the injury, but not through the pain. When you get to a pain point, and that is a total breakdown where you don't know where you're going, at that point in time, you have to back off and you have to just follow the people that are doing the right thing and people that you know are successful in your niche, and eventually, just from following them, you will start finding your own way. So the internet, after all, is really just a communication form, and people, one of the things that we're trying to point out here is that people use it for many different reasons. We think of the internet very often in terms of business, but it's also used for all the other reasons. It's used to build communities, to build relationships, to get ideas out, to educate people, to teach people, and it's a communication form that you really want to take advantage of because it's replaced the telephone, it's replaced the
And
radio.
that is our phone
That's our phone.
in my kitchen. And
Yeah.
because I do the antique
Well,
thing.
so the computer really hasn't replaced it because
No,
we still have it. Okay.
no, it still works great.
We do communicate a lot more online though than we do on the telephone. So the internet is a new communication form that you really need to address it. In the old days, they had a television and somebody would go on TV and blast out, Lucille Ball and then I Love Lucy. She'd blast out to the whole world. Well, now we have different kinds of blasting out, and that is usually within your niche, within your field, within your own community. You're still having that same kind of relationship. So use the internet, learn how to build communities and relationships and businesses, and we'll be delivering you the mechanics of how to do that, the personal branding tools that you need, the personal development tools that you'll need when you get stuck. And we'll show you some of the people in your own particular niche as we go along that you can model to really get over the real rough spots. And that's what our new membership site is about, giving you those things. And
we're excited.
We're excited
to teach because we've been teaching, but now we're putting it all together.
we're building a little red schoolhouse now.
Yes, yes. So
so everyone can grab a seat. And,
yes.
So we look forward to seeing you there, and we'll let you know when it's actually up and running, which is not yet, but will be soon. Thanks so much, guys.